I had my business coach, and he was like a life coach, business coach at the time, which was extremely helpful. So I hired him on in 2016, and he was brought on to kind of help me with business predictability because I knew I wanted to work from home. I know I wanted to be more present as I was like getting ready to propose. So he kind of helped me navigate business systems so that way I could buy back my time. So that was super helpful because not having to have the stress of business on top of everything, because like during those 8.5 months, my business ran without me and still produced 7 figures in sales without me there. So I was able to put $250,000 in revenue without being inside the business. So if I didn't have that in place, it would have really made things that much more complicated. So by hiring that coach when I didn't know I was going to enter in a tough season, and by building systems and predictability into my business before we entered into those tough seasons, that's the biggest counsel that I could give to someone is, like JFK said, work on the roof when the sun is shining. So by making that choice was one of the best choices I could have made. And then by building some of those systems and having automations and like simplifying the business to where anyone can step in and run it, and documenting and creating processes and procedures, that was critical. So that would be number one counsel is if you're an entrepreneur, everything runs through you like it was with me, where you're grind season and doing it all. We got to establish predictability in the business, because if and when life circumstances come up, if I was the businessman, I would have been faced with a much more difficult choice than I was, because I was just able to work on the business from the hospital and like not having to run every single play. I was able to just run the place through my team and through those processes and systems that I built out. That would be number one. If there was more for someone that's going through this, I would have probably get a little emotional here, but I would have really loved to have reduced some of that pressure that I was putting on myself to try to fix it all, because it was really like there's the residue of that pressure that I've been feeling recently to just like try to be that perfect human. It's just not possible. And to have like all that together and just feel almost like on the front to my wife and to my friends, it's like I got it, and not even knowing I didn't got it. Like I was actually convinced that I had it under control, but looking back on it, man, it was tough.